If you, like me, are looking to get back into the hobby of physical media, then it is a bit of a minefield out there, particularly for vinyl. I think we all glamorize this in our mind. We all want to go back and we want to relive our youths, but at the same time, we don't want to buy a piece of $200 trash from Kmart, and we also don't want to have to mortgage our house to get a hugely expensive piece of hi-fi hardware. Hello, everybody. I am Mike from the Rewatch Project podcast, and I'm doing another tech review, and this time I'm looking at the, I don't know if it's FiiO or FiO TT11. This is an entry-level record player or deck. I am not an audiophile, as I've probably just proved about 15 times, but I am somebody who has been looking to get back into the hobby of listening to music on vinyl, and I have found it really difficult because I see a lot of recommendations for things that are apparently budget, and what I've come to realize is that many people have very different definitions of what budget is. So this piece of kit, which was very kindly sent to me by FiiO or FiO, you're going to have to tell me the pronunciation of that, is an entry-level device. It's the TT11, and this retails at about 180 bucks US, which is about 320 New Zealand. And I've been looking at a lot of record players around that price. What I'm seeing is I've either got the option of buying something secondhand and all of the jeopardy and learning that comes with that, and I want to just sit down and enjoy some music. I don't want to have to get into too much technical complexity, but at the same time, I don't want to buy a toy, and it's really difficult to know. So just as a point of illustration, this over here is something that, let me bring this over. This over here is something that I bought not too long ago when I was looking to get back into the hobby, and it's around the same sort of price. This is about 180 bucks US, and you know, on the surface it's fine. It's got, you know, it's got built-in speakers. That was a big motivator for me. You know, I don't have an amp. I don't know my phonos from my auxiliaries from my SCARTs. I just wanted to be able to listen to some music. But when I got this, it became very apparent that, you know, it's a nice thing to have in the living room. It's a talking point, but I use it as a radio more than anything else, because the record player itself, when you actually run the vinyl, this bounces up and down, so you get a bit of wobble, a bit of warping. It's just got a really cheap stylus on it. You can't replace that. There's no counterweight or anything like that, and the speakers are they're just garbage. It's just very, very tinny. So, you know, I've enjoyed having this. I have listened to some records, but I strongly suspect it's probably actually damaging my records. You don't want to end up in a situation where your attempt to re-enter a hobby gets killed. So that was where I heard about this, the FiiO TT11. So I'm going to take a look at that. I'm going to cut to an unboxing of that I did a little bit earlier on, and then we'll come back here and we'll actually take a listen to it. All right, so let's see what we've got in here. Got all the usual bump. Okay, so we've got a power lead, actually fits New Zealand plugs. That's rare, so appreciate that. We got an adapter for cutout 45s, jukebox style 45s. And what have we got here? We've got some sort of hinges, presumably for the dust cover. We got a counterbalance as well. Okay, I've never had to do one of those before. And a very spiffy looking buckler. I've got to say, that looks very nice. Very aesthetically pleasing. A lot of care went into this, I think. Let's have a look at the headliner, shall we? The actual unit itself. Pretty light, pretty plasticky. A little disappointed that I've got the black one. There's one that's got a kind of fake brown wood finish. I was kind of crossing my fingers for that, but beggars can't be choosers. Still looks very nice. We've got the mat there, the plate. Getting the terminology wrong, I'm sure. Okay, move this out of the way. And get rid of that box. Right, let's take a look. All right, get rid of this. All right, okay, so there is some assembly required. Yeah, it's very light. Try to break it. Yep. It is plasticky, it is light, to be expected. You know, this is a budget unit. So, yeah, this is what we got. This is what it looks like. All right, so let's see what assembly is required here. Let's just free the arm. There we go. Okay, gotta be real careful with this. Okay, I've never had to put one of these together before, so what have we got here? Let's get this counterbalance. Yeah, I notice there's nowhere to store this adapter, so that's just going to have to go in a drawer, I think. Okay, let's see how this counterbalance works. I've watched a couple of videos on this. I'm going to try and bluff my way through. There you go. So that's the counterbalance. That's to make sure that it's not pushing down too hard on the record and damaging it. It's to make the arm a little bit lighter, or just the right level of lightness, I guess, is probably a better way of putting it. Oh, this is so fiddly. This is stressing me out. Okay, I think I might have it. Okay, let's see. Proof's in the pudding. All right, let's get this on. Okay, I've never put one of these on before. Just going to blag it. Okay, got a mat on there. This is going to have to connect. What does this paper do? Oh, I see. Okay, this is just to connect it, isn't it? So just pull that back. Remove the paper. Okay, that seems right. All right, let's power it up. Oh, it only bloody lights up, doesn't it? Is that all the way under it? Is that just... Oh, it changes color as well. I love this. That's going to look so cool at nighttime. All right, let's see if I've got the balancing of the arm even close. Oh, okay. Automatic. That's good. My other player doesn't do that. Okay, let's see what happens at the end of the record. Ah, fully automatic all the way back. Love it. Again, 180 bucks American. May not have built-in speakers, but there's everything else. It's worth pointing out that it's replaceable as well. The cartridge can be replaced. So if you want to upgrade this thing, you can. I mean, I never will, but it's good to know that that's an option with this thing, that it is upgradable, even though it's, it is entry level. And I don't think that that's normal. Have that upgradability to have the counterweight and the anti-skating on this as well, just to preserve your records. That's not something that I believe is typical for these budget, Kmart, pretty toy record players that are pretty much what dominates this price range. And, you can connect your Bluetooth headphones to it if you want as well, or you've got connectors if you want to. You don't even have to run it through an amp. I mean, that's pretty fantastic. For somebody like me, for my use case, wanting to get back into the hobby. All right, so I guess what I'll do now is I'll take it downstairs, I'll plug it in, I'll listen to a bit of music, and I'll see how it fares. As I say, this won't be an audiophile review, but I'll just give you a sense of how it feels compared to how I remember records sounding when I listened to them when I was a kid. So back in a moment. Okay, we're back. So let me grab this. Yep, so here it is. You can see what we got at the back. You can see the options that we've got here. Okay, so we've got outputs. We've got USB there for updates, presumably. What else have we got? We've got a vinyl size selector. Having it on the back is a weird choice. And we've got line out, phono choice there as well. As I said when I unboxed it, a little disappointed that I didn't get the brown. So yeah, we've got power, we've got pairing, Bluetooth, repeat, we've got up and down, and we've got start and stop. It does come with a counterbalance, and you can change the cartridge as well if you want to update that. All right, let's go. Oh yeah, that sounds good. The difference between this and this is incredible. And I'd say that that's the analogy here. This isn't for audiophiles. This is for people who want to get back into listening to vinyl. Don't want to get stuck with one of these. You go for one of these. And I've just got it plugged into this old CD player down here. I've just connected it through these leads that it came with, and it's done the trick. And then I hit stop. Guessing the arm's going to lift. Oh, right back. That's beautiful. I'm very happy. This has done what I wanted it to do. Okay, so a few final thoughts. I would say that this is an absolutely ideal purchase for those who want to get back into the hobby. If you've got vinyl collecting dust in the attic, or you're looking to get back in to the hobby, thrift store purchases or even forking out for retail prices, and you don't want to spend an absolute fortune, this is the way to go. You could just buy this and get some Bluetooth speakers, or just get some, self-powered speakers and just plug in and you're good to go. Okay, it doesn't have any built-in speakers, which I think a lot of people look for, but you're never going to get good quality through that method anyway. So I think if you are looking in the $150 to $200 US or around the $300 New Zealand, this is definitely the way to go. To my ears, it sounds absolutely tremendous. I'm sure that audiophiles would probably sniff at that a little bit, and to each their own. But at the same time, if you do want to go further with the hobby as well, it does have the option to remove the cartridge. It does have the option to upgrade. So you could go down that rabbit hole if you wanted to. But I would just say this is the unit that I wished I'd stumbled across about 2 or 3 years ago when I was looking to get back into the hobby. So it's a really big recommend. I'll have links down below for where you can find it. Yeah, the FiiO TT11, really happy with it. I think that being able to get this for less than $200 US means that you can start listening to your vinyl again, and it won't be an affectation. You won't be destroying your vinyl by doing it. And it's fully automatic. It will start and stop, and it looks really nice. It looks like a record player. It sounds like a record player. It is a record player. So yeah, go and check it out. Check out the other content on this channel, the other film, TV, music, and general pop culture related goodness. I am also getting back into a few other hobbies around gaming, pieces of technology. Again, if you're somebody who wants to try things out, maybe you don't have the biggest budget in the world, and at the same time, you don't want to get dazzled by specs, the FiiO TT11, big recommend from me. All the best. See you again soon. Bye-bye.